Okay, all right, my people. This is mondaydotcom, and this is the interface. You can see installed products. It has two products installed automatically when you create it. You will see work forms, meaning that you can streamline requests and collect any data with customizable forms. So with monday.com, you can create a form also. If you want to create a form, it depends on the form you want to create on. You click on this particular place and you do what is either you go to forms if you want to create a form, or you go to work management. And in this management, because I started from a scratch, that is why the name of the template is called start from scratch, but I can rename it on my own. Okay, I will say sample. Okay, templates, and that is it. It will do what it will change here. This is also another template created by another user that I invited. Okay, now in Trello we have a workspace, you can see, and also a board. So this is just like a board in Trello. Okay, this is just like a board, and inside that board you will see the list. Remember, in Trello we have a board, you have a workspace and a list, and then inside the list you have what? Card. And these are the cards that are inside this particular list. So I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to create a new workspace. If I want to manage work management overview, so look at it, this is the overview of whatever. If I want to rename this workspace, I come here to rename it. This is walkthrough workspace. I can rename it. I can change the icon color. Okay, I can change it to any color or any of the items. Okay, or I can do what? Upload an image. Did you see? I can upload what? An image to replace what? This particular icon. Okay, and this is what? Manage workspace. This is what? Save as template. So I can save this my workspace as a template, or I can delete this workspace. Okay, I can delete it. I can add what? Add a new workspace. I can browse what? All workspaces, all the workspaces that I have. I can do what? I can browse it. I can also collapse all folders inside this particular. So if there's a folder that is open, I can collapse it. Okay, you can see I've just collapsed it there. You can see this one is what? View, archive, or trash. So if I delete anything here, it will come on this what? Trash and stay. If I archive any particular item, it will come to do what? Archive and stay. So in this scenario, I'm going to create a new workspace. Okay, and I will call it testing workspace. Okay, testing workspace. Okay, and what is it? It is an open workspace, and I do what? If you want to add a closed workspace, you can see it says this is for enterprise only. So if this monday.com is an enterprise tool version that I'm using, I can be able to do what? Make it a close, meaning that it's only people that I invite that will come in. Okay, and I do what? Add a workspace. Okay, so look at the new workspace that I've just created. If I want to change the cover here, you can see this pen. I'll do what? Change the cover. If I want to change this image here from T, because it derived the name from what? Testing. That's why this T comes here. I'll do what? Change. So let's start from changing the cover. You can see I can change the cover either by changing the color, or I can use an image. You can see it depends on what I am working on. Remember, it has almost similarity with that of Trello. Okay, this is where I added what? The cover I want. Okay, I can say okay, I'm okay with this. You can choose any cover of your choice. Okay, choose any cover of your choice. Okay, but the only difference between this one and that of Trello is that you can browse more images. Okay, or you can do what? You can browse more images on Trello, but this one you use the templates that are provided for you, or you can do what? Upload on your own. Then let me change this image here. It's either I use icon to represent it, or I do what? Upload my own image. Okay, so let me use just very simple something. I don't need much, just a little something. Let's say I'm using this person now. Okay, now as you can see, I want it to be this way, and that is that. Members, if I want to add members from here, you can see these are people that I have available on my own. Okay, I can say okay, I can add any member from this place. For the start, let me add myself as a member. Okay, and I'm going to get the email invite automatically. So when I get the invite, I'll do what? It will pop off on my own. Okay, and I'll come to this place, recent book. So if I want to use a template instead of creating it from scratch, I'll do what? Click on add template, and these are different types of what? Templates that are available. You can make use of any of the template. You can see these are templates, marketing templates. Did you see this? This is a content production template. You can make use of any of them. This is project management template. Remember, in Trello it has also the same thing also. Okay, but it has different interface. This is document. If I want to share documents, I can pick any of these. Instead of creating documents or all those things at scratch, I'll just pick any of these templates. This is forms. Okay, you can see different types of forms. Contact us form, event feedback, maybe after hosting an event. This is a creative request form. This is an order form, work request form, start from scratch form. It depends. This start from scratch form means that you can create it on your own, adjust it, change the color, the font style, and everything. Okay, these are different types of what? Forms, and they are what? Template. Depends on the project you are carrying on. This is for sales and CRM tools. Okay, you can pick any of these templates and pick whatever you want to do, but in this scenario I want to start from scratch. Okay, I want to start from scratch, and this from scratch you can see create, edit, collaborate with others on Monday work docs. This is just like a document file, but I just want to start from scratch. Can use this board to start my workflow and build it the way I want. This is just like starting what? From scratch. That is what this one means. So I'm going to start from scratch. Here it's showing me, look at the things that I can integrate it with. You can also integrate it with Slack, Google Doc, HubSpot, Gmail, Outlook, Facebook ads, and your calendar. So you can integrate these tools here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and more. Okay, so this is what is showing you can integrate on this particular board. So let me use this. Okay, remember this is a start from scratch template. Okay, there's nothing here. You can see the items are 0, so that you can see I can rename this. Okay, I can call this anything I want. I can call it new week task. Okay, I have named this. Remember, this is what? Start from scratch, meaning that I can rename it because this is starting from scratch. I can call it, remember we are in what? Testing workspace. Okay, and inside that testing workspace you have what? A board, and the name of this board is called Start from Scratch. I can rename it anything. I can call it New Board. Okay, so that it will be very, very clear for me. And inside this board, if I want to integrate any software or any external tools to make my work so easy, I'll click on, you can see, if I want to integrate Slack, this is how to add my Slack. Under what? Getting notification is showing me things, okay? What do I want to use for this? When an item is created, notify me where? In channel. And I do what? Add. If I add it to board now, any item that I create now, I will get what? The information for my what? Slack. When a status changes to something, notify me in what? So it depends. When a column changes, in notify me. So it depends on what you want to do, the kind of alert you want to be getting what on your Slack. You can pick it from here. Okay, when data arrive, notify user. When an item is created, notify user. Anything, it depends on what you want to do. Okay, when an item is created, notify in channel. I can say, let me use this so that if anything I create, yes, this is what my account. Okay, when an item is created, notify me. Okay, a new item is created, notify me. Okay, item's name, and it will show me the name of the item, and I click on done. In where, which of the channels do I want to the notification to go? I want it to come to this particular place. And see, I've integrated what? Slack. So I'll be getting notification on my Slack. Where? On my Slack campaign board. When an item is created, notify me where? In my campaign project. Inside where? My Slack. So I'll be getting what? Notification. I can add more what? Automation. And let me tell you what automation is all about. Automation is just like a trigger. When something happens, do this. Okay? If you know how to work with automations, you will work faster. Automation makes us to work faster, work smarter, and be what? Be alert. Okay, so this is the first automation that I do what? Integrated with what? Slack. I said when an item is created, notify where? Notify. This is what? A trigger. Notify, trigger. Then what the action is going to do is what? We are inside where? Campaign. I will get what? Notification, trigger, and what? Executed where? Inside the campaign project. You can see when an item is created, trigger, meaning what? Notify, where? In what? And now the action will do what? Inside the where? Campaign. That is what the automation is all about. If I want, I can create what? A new one, but for now, let me just start with this. Okay. So now, this is what? Just like a list in Trello. But inside that list, you have where? Cards inside. These are 3 cards inside. Okay. If you don't want to get confused, this one usually give you 3 cards inside. Okay. To avoid issues, you can do what? Delete these ones. Okay. You can delete them. Did you see? You can delete. When you delete, you add it what? From fresh. The one you want to add. That is what this is all about. Okay. Let me say I want to delete this particular item. Remember, if you want to add a new item after deleting this one, this is where you add the item. So let's delete these ones. Okay. And it will ask you, do you want to delete it? And I say yes. Do you see? So I can say a new, I call this one task. Okay. To do. This is what you will do. Okay. And that is that. So inside this place now, this is the status. Okay. This is a status. And this one is what? If I want to add like a conversation or like want to make a comment, I click on this particular plus icon. If I want to assign it to a particular person or the owner, I will click on this what? Particular icon and it will open. Now let me add what? A task inside what? This. Remember, this is what like a list, and this is what is inside that list, a task. And what am I going to execute inside the task? I will say create a new board. This is a task, they call this sub item, but on Trello they call it checkbox. Okay, and I'll enter and I add another thing. Say add members. Remember, in Trello we call it checkbox, but on monday.com we call it sub items. Okay, and that is that. Okay, I'll say add file. Remember, I'm adding what? A sub item. What you're going to do in this particular, this is a task. You can see this is what? A task. How many tasks have I given? 2. You're showing me here 2. Okay, create a new board, add members, I'll say add files. Okay, and you can see the task to do under this task project is what? How many? 3 items. I can say okay, add more. Okay, and I'll say share a link inside this particular task. Okay, and that is that. So if you want to open any of, you can see open. You now on it, it will do what? Open. Did you see? This is what inside. What I did was what? Create what? A new board. Remember, inside we are task to do. Look at this. It's showing you what? These are sub items. Things are inside. This is the first one on top, which is what? Task to do. Second one is what? Create a new board. Now, if I want to remember, if you want to do what? Add anything here. You can say write an update. I now tap inside. You can see font style, bold, italic, underline, text color, anything I want to add here. Okay, and I can do what? Mention this particular person. I can say I can mention anybody here. Okay, I can say I can mention this person. I said okay, here Igwe Ismail. So look at what we're going to do. Please create a new board. Okay, I can also attach a file here. I can do what? Attach GIF. I can also attach what? An emoji. And I'll tell this person thumbs up. Okay, and I'll do what? Update. And when I update, it's going to show me what? 1, meaning that what? There is a conversation going inside. And when this particular person comes in and gets the notification, he can like what I did or do what? To reply me. And when the person starts what? Replying, the update will be coming here. I can also what? Write update via email. I can also write that person via his own email without writing it this place. Okay, look at it. Update file. There is no file shared yet, and this activity, meaning that is what? The thing that have gone on within few minutes. Can see in 3 minutes create a new board. Okay, I can also export it what? As an Excel file. If I thought that I attach some files here, I can also export it. That now, this particular, remember, in this task we are what? Working on it. Now you can decide. Now inside of this task, now I have given this person the task to what? Create a new board. He can now come to this place and say, okay, I'm also working on it. That is his status. Okay, remember I've added somebody. I've assigned it to work a particular person. This is owner. He is owner. This person now is what? In charge of this particular task. And what status? The person is what? Working on it. Okay. I can also do what? This one is another task that I gave on this person. I can also assign, okay, add. I can say, let that same person or choose another person, okay, to do what? Execute this particular task. And I'll do what? Update. Okay, you can see showing me something. So this person will be in charge. And I want this person to do what? Also. So meaning that you can even use different persons to what? Execute a particular task at a go. Okay, and what is status? You can say okay, we are working on it. Or if you don't want to use any of these, you can use labels. Okay, you can see stocked. You can say stocked. I'm stocked somewhere. stuck on this particular, you are facing issues, or if they are working on it, they click on this. If they are done executing the assignment, they'll click on done, and it will do what? It will show them what? A little kind of celebration. They are what? They are done with this particular activity. So this is how to work. Create a new workspace and create a new board and do what? Create a new task on it. Inside that task, you can have what? A sub-items, and that is what these things are. Okay, these are sub-items. Remember, we are not using any template. We are using from scratch template. You can also add more items here. Okay. New order. You can see. Okay, number one is what? Task to new order. Then inside this new order, I can open it up. Okay, and also do what? Mention someone and the person will be in charge. Or I can add some items inside what? This new order. Remember, we created a task and we added what? A sub item inside it. Okay, the same way you can also add what? A sub item inside this particular task. This is a new order. So if you want, you can now add as many as what? Some items inside it. Okay, this is just like when you make a list, and inside that list you are what? Adding things that will help you to work execute that list that you created. So that is what mondaydotcom is all about. This is also a group. If I want, I can delete this. Okay, if I don't want to make use of it, okay, you can delete this one. Okay, and when you delete it, remember it's going to be where you can see I deleted that particular one. I can add a new one here from this place. Okay, I can add a new one here. Remember, if I click the stage, I say okay, this one is what? I'm stuck. It will be what? To reflect. If I add another item here now, okay, and choose, and I put where? Done. It will show me what? These are different stages. It will show me here. When you start seeing different colors, don't get it twisted. It's what? Showing you according to what you have here. Okay? You can see who has access to this particular email and this particular email. These are the people that are what? Available to this. You can also invite people. You can invite people via email. You can see you can invite people what? Via email by what? Typing their email. And invite them to comment and they start the work. The project. Okay? I want to add a new group, you can see. Add a new group. I want to add a new group also. Let's say you want to execute a particular task for like in 3 months. You can call this one second month. Pick a color that suits you, okay? And you say you can call this one third month. Okay? So this is just like you want to add like a broad task. Maybe in the next 3 months, you can do what? Add from your scratch. You can see you start adding what items inside it. Remember, mondaydotcom is just a similar tool of Trello, but they have different interface and some work interpretations. In Trello, you call board, and inside board you create a list. Okay, then in monday.com, inside your board you can call it your list. You call it what? Item, and inside your item you call it what? Sub item. Okay, but on Trello you call it what? A list. And inside that list you call it a card. Then inside your card you call it what? On Trello you call it a new checkbox. You call it checkbox. Okay, you can see all these ones are called checkbox, but on monday.com we call it sub item. So They just have some similarities, but with different names. It's just for you to just master the names and work with it. Okay, this is just like a dashboard. You want to visualize your dashboard, you can add what? Visualize your board data with multiple widgets. You can add widgets. Okay, you can see the dashboard. You can add widget of your choice. You can see it's showing you different types of widgets. It depends. You can choose chart widget, and it will do what? It will come here. Okay, I can also add another widget. I can say, okay, look at the dashboard. I can expand it. Okay, and that is it, numbers. I can also add what? Back. This is just like what? Different stages. Okay, this is different what? Stages. I can move this one here and do what? Expand. This is my dashboard and it will be reading. Okay, did you see? Working, done, stopped. Okay, it's showing me different what? Stages. Okay, 16.7% done. Okay, this is dashboard. You can also add what? You can add this one as your dashboard, and it will come in the what? Different ways. Okay, item 4, task to do. Item 5, so different words, ways. This one is called what? Gantt dashboard. Okay, you can also expand it, but this one is, you have to expand this one so that you will understand how it is going. Okay, and that is, you can rename it as you want. Okay, let's also add another widget here, files and gallery. Okay, you can add, this is where you can know what? Add maybe files and gallery, all the images you want to work with. You can see, did you see what? No files to download, nothing to that. You can, it depends. Okay, anything that you added there to come here. Okay, you can also delete the one you're not making use of. I delete it, is out. Okay, that's what the dashboard is all about. This is just like a code. You can see more widgets from here. You can see, you can add more widgets from this place. Okay, it depends on what you are working on. You can also add a calendar widget. You can add a map widget here and do what? Add a column. Okay, make your data visual. Okay, make your what? Data visual. Okay, it depends on what you are working on. Okay, so that is that for now. These are like the recent activities that I just did. Okay, this is a new board, a sample template, required department, my sample data work. Okay, these are the conversations that I went on, and look at the workspaces that I created. This one is all Austin workspace, task management workspace for non-profit organization. This is a testing workspace, walkthrough workspace, and also what? A form. Okay, this is form, like different types of forms. You can see work forms. I can also do what? Change this image and do whatever I want to do inside of it. So that is it. This is what I inbox. If I have any conversation that is going on, this is where I see them. Okay, on my what? Inbox. Okay, and that is that for now. So alright guys, go ahead and play around with it, and remember to give me your feedback. Have a wonderful viewing. Bye.